Hi everybody, thanks for joining us for our weekend weather update brought to you by Country TV on Sky Channel 081. Well, we've got a big high rolling in. Now it's not perfect, we've got a bit of cloud, couple of showers, but the winds are light for the weekend. For the most part, you'll be happy to hear that. And the temperature's pretty much mild in most areas. Might be a little bit cool in the south. You can see the satellite map, plenty of cloudy areas, but a lot of this low cloud out in the Tasman will burn off and has burned off. A little bit of high cloud here, nothing too severe around, but a few light showers coming in around this eastern side as a result of this offshore showery weather. When you look at the animated wind maps, look at this, light winds across New Zealand. It's been a while since we've seen this. And it's going to stay like this for a wee while. We've got maybe a little bit of a breeze around the Cook Strait area there, that's fairly normal. And some coastal areas will get a bit of a sea breeze. In fact, even Lake Taupo is likely to get a lake breeze across the weekend thanks to the sunnier, warmer weather. Now, before we get into the forecast for the weekend, I want to give you something a little bit different. A lot of farmers and growers are asking me about La Nina and what is going on. Look at this map. This is measuring the equator. You see this line here, slightly cooler looking line, and then it's sort of orange and warmer around this side. That's the change that we've seen from El Nino, which had all the red over this side last summer. This time pushed over this side, and that's why we're seeing the western Pacific Ocean with all the red, and in fact even down here getting even warmer. At the same time, the Indian Ocean's got the Indian Ocean dipole that blows all the warmer water to the same area. So this part of the globe, much warmer than average in the sea. There'll be a lot of thunderstorm activity between Hong Kong and Darwin over the next couple of months. So locally for us, we're watching, I guess, this area here for tropical storms as we head in towards the next month or so, because we're at that time of the year now. We're in the cyclone season. We've seen a couple of big lows forming around this area here. Nothing too stormy at this stage. And around Darwin, look at this, much warmer than average sea surface temperatures, and the same around parts of Papua New Guinea and Indonesia. That could be one to watch. We don't traditionally get storms in New Zealand from up here, but they can sink into Australia as we saw early in spring and head out our way. The last thing I want to share with you is the anomalies with the sea surface temperatures. So the areas in the pink, that's areas that are warmer than they should be, and the areas in blue cooler. I think this will change a bit as we head in towards summer. La Nina tends to produce warmer than average conditions around here. That produces more storms for Aussie, and of course they can then come towards us. But for now, pretty temperate and average around New Zealand, which explains why we're not really seeing a big amount of extreme weather at the moment around the country. All right, quick look at the weekend weather. Saturday, mostly dry with high pressure. There are a few downpours popping up around the Gisborne Ranges, and I think as a result of sea breezes around places like Auckland, lake breezes inland, and just a bit of convergence, there will be cloudy areas as well. In the South Island though, you got a front coming into Fiordland with a few showers coming into South Westland a bit later on, and a couple of those might even spill over into Southland. And on Sunday, a few of those showers are left over around these areas. It's not overly warm around Southland and Otago with a light southerly, very light southerly coming through there. And the North Island's mostly dry, and the main theme across the weekend, light winds in both islands. So I think for the most part, most of you will be happy with that forecast. Don't forget, for the 10-minute long 10-day forecast, go to countrytv.co.nz.